Hi. In previous videos, I have demonstrated how you can put together an underwater Spycam mini camcorder unit for underwater footage for less than $25 US, and that's post-paid. All the parts purchased, except for the dipping tube, purchased from eBay, and I've listed reliable dealers there, sellers. I'm a chemistry professor with a university in Western Pennsylvania, USA, and here we do field trial number 5 at the Morilla Reservoir. This is one of the sources of freshwater supply for the Bradford, Pennsylvania community. You can put together a unit which is ideal for introductory courses in environmental science, ecology, hydrology, etc. I teach a chemistry of the environment course where I will show students how to use one of these units for field work. And it's excellent for amateur naturalists as well. For example, I have videotaped beehive activity, wasp activity at a safe distance using this unit. It'll probably be ideal for winter conditions, rain, snow in our region, where you don't have to risk the camcorder being destroyed by contact with moisture. Here's part 1 of the video. I'm at the Morilla Reservoir, secondary source of drinking water for the Bradford, Pennsylvania community, and I'm about to capture some underwater footage with this $25 unit. I'll attach the camera, the camcorder, and we'll be underway. The Morilla, via the Morilla Brook, will empty into the Tuna Creek, and that in turn will join up at the Allegheny Seneca Junction in Carrollton, New York, a few miles from here. Here's the camcorder, and we'll soon be underway. Okay, and we'll go back to part 2, and someone canoeing will now affix the camcorder to the unit, and we will capture some underwater footage very shortly. The water is very murky. Once the camcorder is in the casing, it is very difficult to hear the distance. You will hear the water, contact with water. The water is very murky this time of year. The unit seems to work best with contact with the floor. I'm leaving in all the footage so you can see the sky and land right around this location. It takes a couple of minutes. I have a couple of mini flashlights, LED and baggies, LED flashlights, held in place adjacent to the casing. There are a few people fishing over there today. I usually fish right in this location. Very good luck with trout. There's the sky, beautiful day above water. In this footage today, we will see some fish, some trout, young trout, very small ones, above the camcorder. There's about 5 feet of water. You can hear it submerging. 2 mini flashlights, LED. In prior videos, I've pointed out where you can get them for under $1 each post-paid if you buy 12. We've had drought this summer. It's rained recently, but we've had, like other parts of the United States this past summer, drought. So the water is very, not good water flow this summer right now. We'll go to part 3. Camera likes to capture 2-3 minute sections. There's the flooring. We're about 5 foot under. You cannot see that from where I'm sitting. So here the camera is very useful for floor mapping. Some of my colleagues may be interested in field biology, looking at plant-animal interactions in aquatic systems. This could be very handy for that. I'll be mapping the 4 or 5 local reservoirs, and I plan to map out sections up of the upper Allegheny River, which starts near Coudersport, New York, winds into New York State, comes back into Pennsylvania, Seneca Nation land, and then will make its way down to Pittsburgh and join the Monongahela in Ohio. Now, if you look, pretty soon you'll start to see there was a school of young trout, and I started to try to capture some of them. And they will appear. Very curious. They're very sensitive to sound, as any trout fisherman knows. And that will appear in one of these sections. I have a big dipping pole that I use. Field biologists know what I mean. You can pick those up in a catalog. You could probably get a 25 foot one for about $150. Okay, we'll go to part 4. As I said, not very good water flow right now this time of year. Very hazy, very murky. I think this is where we'll see the school of trout. There's the flooring, about 5 feet under. In our campus pool, I can see, oh my gosh, 75 feet across. There's the fish. They're above the light, the camera. And then I started trying to pick them up. They were moving away. Definitely more lighting will help. I'll probably put another, I would recommend probably 3 or 4 of these mini flashlights around the casing. And you have to use that type of camcorder I showed in the beginning of the video. It's the only one that will fit in this casing. If you use one of these other so-called keychain spy cams, they will not fit in the casing. First time you open the casing, incidentally, be very, very cautious with it. It snaps shut. You can break it very easily. Once you know how to use it, it's a snap, no pun intended. Just trying to get an idea of the turbidity of the water today. But if you touch bottom, you can get some decent footage for an inexpensive price. Usually there's good water flow under this bridge. Today, because of the drought, very bad. There's virtually no flow, overflow under the bridge, which is rather unusual for this time of year. Here's part 5. These are the Allegheny foothills. Okay, so we'll see how this comes out. I think I mentioned a little earlier, I've captured a bald, so-called, the species is bald-faced hornet nest, very aggressive animal, and I was able to videotape the hive activity at a very safe distance. And this will be great for winter use too, I suspect, when there's cold rains and the snows. And I'll be floor mapping the 5 local reservoirs that serve as drinking supply for the Bradford, Pennsylvania community, and also the northern region of the Allegheny River. Hope this helps. Bye now.